lets herself go after I have kids with her, if I'm gonna tell her once, if you don't get your shit together, I still want to be sexually attracted to my wife, my spouse. But if you
Even
can't
girlfriends.
do that, girlfriend too, if you can't do that, I'm out.
The phenomena of the motherhood glowdown, aka the once beautiful young woman who becomes a mother and is transformed into a haggard, depressing, unattractive shadow of her former self. Us mums are depicted in the media as being stressed, chaotic, out of shape, messy hags who, let's face it, have let ourselves go. Beautiful young filly to ugly mum. Gigi Hadid, Rihanna, Jennifer Lawrence, Beyonce. All these women are reported to have lost their looks. They've let themselves go.
That's a damn shame.
What is it, apart from apparently massively glowing down, do these women all have in common? You guessed it, they're mothers. Looking at the phenomenon of the motherhood glow down objectively, I can kind of see where the concept is coming from. Looking at these celebrities and their appearance pre-babies compared to post-babies, it wouldn't be a lie to acknowledge that they do indeed look different. Now, before you shout at me in the comments, which of course you can do if you feel so inclined, know that I speak from experience here. I too am a victim of the mummy glow down. I'll admit, yes, I am tired. My 1-year-old, he doesn't sleep very well. No, you're right, I don't actually make a great effort with my makeup or my hair anymore. I am genuinely sorry to be such a disappointment to you. This one that was left under one of my old clothing hauls momentarily stung. Honestly, the moment I gave birth to my first son, my priorities shifted. Suddenly, my looks took a back seat. Before that, I rarely left the house without my glam on. I'm talking full makeup, styled hair, fake tan, the fake nails, the fake lashes. But after I became a mum, the world outside would be lucky to see me out of my pajamas with my hair washed and my teeth brushed. That was about the effort that I was willing to go to on a daily basis, and if I'm honest, it still is. And if you've been being hard on yourself for not looking like the perfect glowing mama to be like you see in the media, well, here's some tough love for you. Stop it. None of us do, and that includes people that you likely compare your pregnancy body to. Pregnancy, childbirth, and motherhood isn't exactly meant to be the most glamorous time in a woman's life, and anyone who expects otherwise needs to deal with their own unrealistic expectations. The thing is, even before we give birth and then subsequently have actual human babies to feed and keep alive, pregnancy itself takes a huge toll on the female body. You are literally growing a whole new human being inside your abdomen, using only the nutrient stores that you currently have at hand. Then you have all the fun stuff that comes along with pregnancy, like the swollen legs, the swollen everything, hemorrhoids, cramps, hormonal acne, puking, weight gain. Both a positive thing for yourself and your baby, but rather frowned upon by society's unrealistic beauty standards. Constipation, when all you want to do is have the ability to poop, suddenly looking glam just isn't high on your list of priorities. So it's clearly the people that have never experienced such unpleasantries that felt the need to troll Beyonce when she was pregnant with her twins. Her fans had to inform her that they felt that she was looking fat as hell. Unfortunately, it seemed like this pressure from the outside world must have gotten to Beyonce. As soon as she'd given birth to her twins, Sir and Rumi, she embarked on a strict 22-day diet in order to get back in shape.
Good morning. It's 5 a.m. and this is day 1 of rehearsals for Coachella. Every woman's nightmare. This is my weight. 175. Long way to go. I'm back on the stage after giving birth to twins. Me getting the weight off was so much easier than getting back in shape and my body feeling comfortable.
Guess who fits in the Wonder Woman costume? On this diet, she was allowed to eat everything except bread, carbs, sugar, dairy, meat, fish, alcohol, which actually doesn't leave a whole lot that she was allowed to eat. What, some fruit and vegetables? I think in this instance, Beyonce would indeed have been better letting herself go rather than essentially starving herself for a bloody performance. If I were Beyonce, I'd be like, you guys are here to hear me sing, watch me perform, and given the fact that I've just given birth to bloody twins, I would also like a bigger costume. Thank you. And thank you also to Intimina, who are sponsoring today's video. As mothers, our physical and mental health is paramount. How can we possibly take care of our families if we're not first taking care of ourselves? Pelvic floor dysfunction is extremely common, but especially for mothers. Your pelvic floor is the collection of muscles that support your bowel, your bladder, your vagina, and your uterus, so it's pretty important. Have you ever sneezed and peed a little? Got a little bit of discomfort down there? Been told you've had a prolapse? Loss of sensation when having sexy time with your partner? These are all signs that your pelvic floor might need a little TLC. The Intimina Kegel Smart 2 makes makes strengthening your pelvic floor a piece of cake with its discreet design, medical grade silicone, and smart features that automatically registers your pelvic floor strength and adjusts itself accordingly. Pretty impressive. Unlike going to the gym or working out, exercising your pelvic floor muscles with the Kegel Smart 2 is so quick and easy. You simply pop it in, it only takes 5 minutes, and your workout is complete. So if you value your pelvic floor and all the organs that it holds up and you think yours could do with a little bit of love, I will pop the link to the Kegel Smart 2 in the description box down below. Check out the amazing deals they are offering for Women's Month. Even better, Intamina have offered you guys, my followers, 15% off all pelvic floor trainers with the discount code Stephanie15. There is nothing shameful about looking after yourself, my friends. If you've ever felt like you've lost your looks or let yourself go or had a glow down post having your babies, fear not, my friends, because you are in good company. Look at Rihanna, who after welcoming her gorgeous baby in 2022 also definitely let herself go. If letting yourself go means having a baby and also having a body, there was this article which had running commentary on Rihanna's body size under the guise of commenting on her outfits. Rihanna flaunts her post-pregnancy weight in a graphic tee and ripped miniskirt. Flaunts her post-pregnancy weight? I don't actually think she was intending to flaunt anything. You mean she just was walking around town in her body? She can hardly leave it at home, can she? Her pregnancy fat is still visible. Oh, I mean, look, she has hair and she's wearing makeup. She has lingering post-pregnancy weight. Rihanna is wearing clothes, fashionable ones, and look, here she is wearing a t-shirt and boots and pregnancy weight. It's like people can't help but be shocked by women daring to have pregnancy weight after being pregnant? Then there's this Instagram account that felt the need to caption these images of Rihanna's outfit as wears micro mini and boots 3 months after giving birth, and got me thinking, when Rihanna's sons are 12, will we still be referring to everything that Rihanna does as being 12 years after giving birth? And if that's called letting yourself go, then I'm all for it. Let's let ourselves go, ladies. It looks pretty bloody good to me. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Kim Kardashian. I think we all know that at this stage. But do you guys remember when she was pregnant? I really felt for her then. The internet lost its damn mind. They were so used to seeing Kim Kardashian with her teeny tiny waist that when she became pregnant, they took it personally. She's fat, they cried in horror. The body police were not happy. How dare this woman that gained international fame and fortune due to her beauty and her body, and basically being the beauty standard personified, have the nerve to get pregnant and look like a normal pregnant female human.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
The tabloids ran numerous headline articles about Kim's pregnancy appearance, basically insinuating that she was a glutton, that she was going to get dumped by her husband because she couldn't stop eating, and that she'd never get her body back, like her body went somewhere without her. Like, what a stupid statement. That even her armpits were fat. This magazine even featured Kim's weight gain photo diary. I mean, seriously. When will we as a society be okay with the fact that usually pregnancy and postpartum and even motherhood in general is not a woman's most glamorous era? And don't even get me started on Gigi Hadid's apparent mummy glow down. Gigi, who is the mother of one young daughter, is the cause of much speculation that she has, and I quote, premature jowls, due to her being a mother, of course. She looks visibly stressed and tired, also due to the fact that she is a mother. Then there's this kind person who felt the need to rate Gigi's attractiveness out of 10. She was awarded a flattering 5.5 due to her facial puffiness and sagging. They also added that she looks matronly. I guess we'll just blame that on her being a mother too, shall we? This is the picture that all these comments are directed at. Do I need new glasses? Because in my eyes, she looks fucking flawless here. And someone else is commenting that this is a bad picture? The math ain't mathing here. I will admit that in these particular pictures, Gigi does kind of look like she'd rather be getting a good night's sleep rather than strutting the catwalk, and I don't blame her. Babies are notorious for waking up in the night, so looking a little tired is basically a given. We all know it, so why is it such a shock to these people? Not even Jennifer Lawrence has managed to escape the wrath of society for having a baby and daring to look like she had a baby. Sadly for Jennifer, one of her fans just can't look at her the same way anymore now that she's a mother.
Oh, that's a shame.
Another fan who was trying to be seemingly supportive commented that her postpartum body was depressing. I don't recall seeing any of these kinds of comments directed at these women until they became mothers. If, like me, your priorities have shifted from focusing solely on yourself and how you look aesthetically to other people, to raising your babies, trips to the park, loving on your kiddos, and creating a happy family life, and society calls that a glow down? That, my friend, is not a glow down. That's called an upgrade. Now, truthfully, the fact of the matter is that as mothers, we can actually have the tendency to let ourselves go, to glow down by societal standards. You know why? Because there's a lot more important shit in life than what we look like physically to other people. And in my humble opinion, there is little more important in my life than my children. So forgive me if I don't look the same now as I did back then. In fact, don't forgive me because I've done nothing wrong to be forgiven for.